morning, everyone. Buenos dias, bienvenidos. Welcome to today's Get On Board virtual webinar to hear from our current board members and their experience serving the Brownsville Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. My name is Esme Villarreal, and I am the very proud president and CEO for your chamber. And I'm glad to moderate today's discussion with Chairwoman of the Board, Maribel Baca, and guest speakers, immediate past Chairwoman, Monica Garza, Board Directors, Sergio Hernandez, and David Ramirez. We thank you on behalf of our Board Directors and our team for taking the time this morning and joining us to learn more about how you can serve your local business community by serving on our board. Your Chamber of Commerce is currently accepting nominations for a one-year term, which would be effective October 1st of 2020, ending September 30th of 2021. And we have 3 vacant positions for a 3-year term. This will serve from October 2020 through September of 2023. All eligible nominees will be considered by the nominating committee, which is chaired by Maribel Baca, our chairwoman of the board. Maribel, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Esme.
Good morning.
And good morning, Monica.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm hearing breaking up. I'm trying to see if I can redo my internet.
Yes,
here.
well, you feel welcome to let us know if we have any technical difficulties. We're very glad to have you joining us during your time off, and everyone else as well. We understand, as you know, during this challenging times, we are coming together and we're learning to readjust. And I do know that many of our board directors perhaps are working, and I appreciate you taking that time to join us from home, now your office, or your office if you're working from your business. Before we start today's program, I would like to once again reintroduce our fierce, bold leader, our chairwoman of the board, Ms. Maribel Baca. And before Maribel, you get to say hello, I do want to speak and say how proud I am and how humble I am to work, next to you as a leader. I've had the great privilege of knowing Maribel for close to maybe 15, 16 years and counting.
We're not that old, so it can't be that long.
Yes, we're not that old for sure, but it's been such a great journey to work with you and with the rest of our board directors. Maribel Baca has been chairwoman of the board 2 terms, which is a huge milestone, and she's part of the history of her chamber, and through her leadership and through her guidance, we've been able to accomplish so many different things for your chamber. And again, Maribel, we have months left before you end your term as chairwoman of the board and become immediate past chair of our board. I honestly could tell you that I could not be able to do what I do every single day without the support that you give me. For those that don't know, I have Maribel as part of my favorites, so I can dial and call her anytime, and I do know that she's able to take my call. I, as a leader of this organization, highly depend on the support and the guidance of our board directors. It is with their support and guidance that we can be as successful as we are. We are almost celebrating our 83rd birthday this July 27th. We are planning a great virtual celebration for now until we can come together. So Maribel, again, it is with great pleasure to serve next to you and to work with you and the rest of our board. I welcome you to talk about your experience, as you now will be closing another cycle as being chairwoman of the board.
Thank you, Esme. And again, I'm not originally from Brownsville. My first thought is, when I arrived to Brownsville, how am I going to learn about Brownsville? I wanted to know all about it because I wanted to be able to know what schools, what's going to happen with our children. This is where I'm going to live. So my first call was out to the Brownsville Chamber, and through them, economic development, I gathered all my information. And it was my very first job, economic development in Brownsville, Texas, which at that time we were one office, the Chamber and Economic Development shared offices. And I got to learn all I wanted about Brownsville. It's not only, what's in it for me, it's what can I give my community? I feel our community gives us so much. What can we give our community back? And that's how I got involved. After I left economic development, I continued getting involved because I truly believed in both the chamber and economic development. I felt if there's something you don't agree with, what are you going to do to make sure that change takes place? A lot of people see the Brownsville Chamber of Commerce as, we're out there, we're doing ribbon cuttings. We're a lot more than just that ribbon cutting. I remember, I think it was in my previous term, where there was construction and people couldn't exit on Pablo Quisel to go right into the mall. It was the Brownsville Chamber of Commerce that was up with the legislators, with Texas Department of Transportation. What are we going to do about opening these exits? We're solely rely on our membership. All of our funds come through members. And again, because we want to advocate for our members, we want to make sure that any member concerns, we're addressing it, whether it's at city, at state, or at federal, wherever we need to be addressing our members' concerns, issues, we're going to be there for you. It's really important to work together. It's not as me, it's not your chair, it's a team. It's the team we have in place. We're beyond honored to have the staff we have in place. They are roll up your sleeves and let's get to work. It's the can-do team that everything's possible. When all this with COVID started, they were the first ones to say, okay, this is our plan. Before we even asked, they had a plan on how they were going to reach out to our members. This is why membership is important. They're not going to leave you stranded. And again, yes, it's all about membership, but you know what? During these times, they proved to us it goes beyond just your members. It's about bringing a community together. How are we going to help them? How are we going to get them to their next step? How are we going to make sure these businesses don't close? Again, I'm honored to give a little of what they do so much of. Again, this is serving a community, whether it's crossings, what's happening, why can't we cross? It's that international committee. Now we have the WellMet, getting people healthy. The Chamber of Commerce encompasses everything. I serve on many boards, and I love all the boards I serve on, and I'm grateful. The reason I keep on coming back to the Brownsville Chamber of Commerce is because it encompasses all, and it's that hand that wants to give out, reach out, make sure we have the community we have today. Working in conjunction with our city mayor, manager, our county judge, keeping informed, being an outreach for them and informing our members. That's why I keep on coming back to the Brownsville Chamber. And like Esme says, my term will be over, but I can never leave what's so dear to my heart, which is the Brownsville Chamber, and how can I continue helping them? Rolling up our sleeves and saying, here's another voice, another helping hand. And again, I've been blessed with all of our board members, Monica, Sergio, David, Tony from the port, our incoming chairman, Richard, every single one, Liliana, everybody, I wish I could mention them all. They're all here because they want to work to grow our community and make our community better.
Thank you, Maribel. And everything that you said, of course, truly mirrors what we, the Chamber, stand for. And, we, the Chamber, work indirectly and directly for our business community. And during these difficult times, as we started the conversation earlier today, this has really allowed us to reconnect to the roots of what a chamber does. And we have been serving our community regardless of a status of active or inactive membership. And I think this is what a chamber truly stands for their business community. I speak on behalf of my team, and as Maribel mentioned, we are here to serve and continue to serve. We have not closed our office since this pandemic started, though for the safety of our employees, as of last week, I have my team working, working, and it has been a difficult position to adjust, as we are like any other business, so used to our normal routines of coming to the office and being with the team members, which become your family. But with that said, that does not take the responsibility of continuing to serve our membership. And, you know, one of the biggest assets that we have aside from our membership is our leadership. And our board of directors, you know, our actual board membership is composed of 20 board members that are in good standing and of course represent a business in our community. These directors are elected to serve a 3-year term, and to which they're staggered so that approximately 1/3 of the directors are elected every year. Vacancies in the board shall be filed with majority vote for the remaining, or vote of the remaining directors. And as I mentioned, this year we have one 1-year term vacant position in addition to 3 3-year terms. And I would like to talk a little more before we go and introduce the remainder of our guest speakers, which are part of our leadership, you know, and speak about what the roles and responsibilities are for board directors, for those that are not as acquainted with their local chamber. Our board directors govern the business, the property and affairs of the Brownsville Chamber of Commerce. The board is responsible for establishing the policy, budgets, and the guidance of affairs. They also formulate the chamber's scope of work, approve the budget, our yearly budget, take action on committee recommendations, and adopt policies for the general operation of our chamber, maintain close contact with members of our chamber and with other community leaders, as well establish investment guidelines to meet income needs, mobilize the membership's resources and talents to achieve chamber goals and objectives, yearly objectives, and they tap into the talents and energies of the members enlisted in committee work. Also, they do setting objectives for each committee, assure responsibility and authority of committees as defined, and employ the chief executive officer and approve or disapprove all applications for memberships. And in order to be considered a director, nominees must be members in good standing. Members who have served as a director in the past should have had at least 1 year after the expiration of their term before seeking re-election. With that said, if you have served in a board and has been out of the board for at least a full year, then you are an eligible candidate to reapply and serve on our board. And anyone who is listening to us today and has joined us, if you do have an interest or have additional questions, at the end of this webinar, we will be sending this information and again, sharing it via our social media platforms through Facebook. We have Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and anyone could actually email us at info@brownsvillechamber.com, or you can call us at our main line at 542-4341. And again, it's the purpose of today. It's the first time that we actually host this type of webinar. And again, you and, you know, us as you in your business, we're trying to readapt and be more creative and think outside the box. So in conversations with my team, the idea came about, you know, bringing this to everyone and listening to our leaders of their experience and of their vision for their local chamber of commerce. We are, you know, we're seeking business leaders and businesses to partake in our journey and impact the future of your chamber. It is with the service and commitment of community-minded members like you that the chamber will be as successful, that we will be, you know, we will remain open, that we will have a chamber for many, many years to come. And I'm very proud to always mention to all of our members and to anyone that I have conversations with that we, your local chamber, are debt-free. We're a debt-free organization. And it is because of the leadership that we have had, our former leadership, their actions, their objectives and their goals for the organization, that we now can proudly say that we are debt-free, that we're solely dependent on you as a business to continue to have our doors open, that we as an organization are as successful as your business is, and that we also understand your hardships during this pandemic, and that we have also made adjustments to continue to serve you and be here for you, regardless of a status, regardless of having an active paid membership. Our responsibility is to the business community, and it's a role that we do not take lightly. We continue to serve and work for you. We welcome you to please contact us, your leadership, our board directors, myself, my team, and let us know how we can better our services. We depend on your feedback to continue to grow and better serve our business community. So with that said, I would like to introduce today's guest speakers. We have our immediate past chairwoman of the board, Monica Garza. And let me just say before I introduce Monica, I will miss you dearly. I have had the opportunity to get to know Monica more and more and more. And she is an asset to the organization. She is such a knowledgeable woman, bold, very bold and fierce, and she doesn't stop. And I don't know if her husband gets upset because I'm always texting her or calling her for help. And Monica, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You have made a great impact in my role as a president. You have become a mentor, and I truly appreciate your guidance, your advice, and your ability to be there and be very supportive, but also be firm enough to allow me to grow and learn from the experiences and challenges that we face as an organization. So Monica, thank you and welcome.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Good morning from South Padre today. I'm on a little vacay, but I've been a chamber member, oh God, probably from the 90s in the hotel business, then in the healthcare business, and then as an entrepreneur. So yes, I have passion for this Chamber of Commerce, and for the last 4 years as a board member. Is it 4 or 5? I don't even know anymore. I think it's 6.
Typically it's a 6 to 7 year term, especially when you serve here. Yes, and you know what? It has been a ride. It is, as you know, on my business cards, I have chamber information on the back because I am so devoted to our chamber. And for those of you that are in here wanting to be and apply for a board member of our chamber, please do so. You know, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The chamber is not a social club. It's not a charity. We are for business. So if that's what you want and put it on your resume, then those aren't the kind of board members we need. You know, don't mean to be, well, just straight and forward. It's the truth. We need board members that believe in what we do. And let me tell you this, just like Maribel said earlier, our staff is amazing. With the little staff that we do have, everything they do for you, for the member, for what's going on to our community. They're experts, and if they don't know, believe me, they'll find out, and they contact our other partners that we have from the university, the city, and they'll find out for you. Just give them a few hours and they will get it for you. So that's what I love about our chamber, and that's what you would love about. They foster positive relationships, and just going back and discussing about our city, you know, with the city and the university and TSC. I don't know what our members would do without it, because especially with these times, with this COVID times. You know, I became a chamber member, like I said, in the hotel business, but as a first entrepreneur, I had a professional cleaning services. And let me tell you, I used their meeting room as an office for training my staff. And back then, Miss Angela Burton was our CEO president, and they just opened the doors for me. They helped me start my business from business plans. Back then, we didn't have the Women's Business Center, so it was really great. It made opening a business so easy that
helping with the assumed name and opening a bank account. And without the chamber, us small entrepreneurs, we're lost. Yeah, we want to open a business, but how and where? And you know, not only the opening it, but also your taxes with the QuickBook classes. And well, I can go on and on and on, but being a board member is just, I have seen so many amazing businesses throughout the years. If it wasn't for our local Chamber of Commerce helping them open the doors, and I see them so successful. And I've been, as a matter of fact, I told one of my physicians recently, we helped her open the business. Oh, that insurance, we helped them open it, you know, and it's great to see that even with this time with the COVID, some of the businesses are hurting, but some of them are actually doing very well. But most of all, thank you for you and all the staff for being committed, even on these times of working from home. And the chamber here is we're here for, like I said, for everybody, and here to help you. And we're a phone call away, and we are the solution for our community.
Thank you, Monica. We appreciate the feedback. And again, this is the message that we want everyone to hear from our leaders. These are testimonies that you know, come from their experience as a business, as a member, and also as partaking a leadership role in our board and committees, because we, the chamber, have so many different committees to serve specific industries, and of course specific challenges that we may be facing as a community as a whole. I now would like to introduce Sergio Hernandez. Sergio represents Chicotech Chevrolet, and Sergio has been a board member twice in our organization, and has also chaired multiple committees as well. Sergio, good morning, and thank you for joining us.
Good morning, everyone. I'm very happy to be part of this board of directors with our chamber, with our Brownsville Chamber. Throughout the years, like Esme was saying, I'm on my second term, the second year of the second term, and I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed every bit of it.
Sure.
Throughout the years, I've met so many people. My business is retail, and I have to continue meeting people and networking with people. Every time I go to a meeting, or every time I attend a function or something like that, I get to meet a new person, and it helps. Overall, I'm able to continue networking with those people, or one person that I might have met at a meeting has helped me find other opportunities or other ways of assisting the community. So in the various boards or organizations that were involved throughout the years, I've been involved in the collision industry. I work at the automobile dealership, so I've been in various boards of the collision industry, and also in the church group. We have a leadership organization in Brownsville that we bring leadership training to, and every time I attend meetings, or every time I go to a function or a conference, it just opens up the doors, and we just continue meeting new people, and it helps our businesses indirectly and many times directly. So, and of course, I love to serve. I love to help people, and presently serve in other boards, and we have a local community program that we serve the community also, and that gives us a lot of satisfaction to be able to perform in that area of our local community. And I'm very happy to be part of this board, and I hope I can continue. I hope I can continue going forwards, and I always love to help. I love to, if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. I like to participate. I like to be punctual. I like to be there. I like to help out in organizing the events and things like that. Like I said earlier, the Brownsville Chamber of Commerce, one of the events that I went to, I was able to meet a person, and it gave me the opportunity to meet someone else that took me into another organization, and I'm able to now serve in that organization, which is the Brownsville Crime Stoppers organization. And I'm very happy to serve in that aspect of our community also. And there's great satisfaction, great joy, and I'm here ready to help, to continue helping, and very happy to be here. So
thank you so much, Sergio. And you know, and I'm glad that you mentioned the Brownsville Crime Stoppers. We, the Chamber, are very proud of the accomplishments, you know, that we as an organization have had, and since we were founded in 1937. And let me tell you that the story is, and we know that before we were incorporated in 1937, we knew that our business community would gather together, you know, and already have discussions of forming and establishing a chamber because of the need of the developing of one of the community and the business community. So we're very proud to be supporters of, you know, the major milestones of our city of Brownsville. We, the Chamber, also established the Brownsville Economic Development Council, the Brownsville Convention and Visitors Bureau, the Brownsville Crime Stoppers, Leadership Brownsville, Shadow Days. And we as an organization are so proud to now have these different now nonprofit organizations be standalone organizations and be very extremely successful. And that's what our chamber does. Our chamber is here to build leaders, to build programs, to develop programs. And from these established programs, as others have been established, are now on their own. And we follow them, and we're proud of every single accomplishment that they do in our community. And we, of course, take this as a huge milestone, because we know the importance of continuing to developing leaders. And it's because of, again, our board directors and those that have an interest in serving, that, you know, we would be able to learn from your expertise and knowledge, and also, you know, have these particular board directors allow us to grow together with our team. Now, I do have the great pleasure of introducing David Ramirez. He is the Executive Director for the Brownsville SPI Board of Realtors, and we're very excited to welcome David. David is his first year serving as a board director, and I do look forward to hearing what, you know, David's experience has been, especially being his first year with us. David, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Brownsville Chamber live stream. Give me a second here. Of course, my name is David Ramirez. I'm the Association Executive and Chief Executive Officer with the Brownsville South Padre Island Board of Realtors. I guess you could say I'm the newbie here. I've only been on the chamber for about 8 months, and this group they're dynamic. As soon as I got on board, right away, they placed me on committees and started working. And I really like this because it's a working board. Like they said earlier, it's a working board. Everyone's part of a committee, and also everyone serves on various other boards, which makes it very diverse. I myself also have served on various boards in Brownsville, and it's been a pleasure being part of this board. As far as my own board, same thing. We have a total of around 350 realtors in Brownsville, and I manage their association. Being with this group, with the chamber, you know, we work with people that are in the various industries, and lawyers, accountants, staffing companies, healthcare industry, so many different industries. It's so diverse, a great leadership team. And the staff is totally awesome. I've enjoyed the staff. Every time I call them or need them, they've been there to help me out. One thing I really like about the board is all the courses, the classes that they have, not just for the chamber members, but also for the community. It's open for everyone. So the chamber is really for the community, by the community, run by the community. Yes, we are elected to the board, but we're part of the community, and we're here to help you and help you grow in your business. We're always looking for new leaders. Like they said, it's just apply. I'm part of the nominating committee. Can't wait to see your application and get you on board. If there's any questions, please feel free to call Esme at the board, or one of our board members, or myself. We're here to help and assist you in any way we can. Thank you, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that, David. Monica, are you able to hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, thank you. So Monica, I have a question. As immediate past chair of the board, what kind of board members are needed to have a strong board of directors?
You broke up. Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
Sure, of course. So as you are now our immediate past chair of our board and have served close to 6, going on 7 years, through your experience, what kind of board members are needed to have a strong board of directors?
Positive relationships, making sure we all connect together, commitment, and someone who has heart, because sometimes some of our the meetings, of course, different backgrounds, bankers, insurance, nonprofit, entrepreneurs, those are all great. We need the diversity of we had all bankers. Well, I don't think that would work out too good. But the diversity and the commitment, like I said, I would hate to see board members applying because they want their resume, to look great. We need someone that a great board member is roll up their sleeves and let's do the work and to grow our chamber. It's great. It's the best. It could be better if we get the right board of directors on board.
Thank you. I truly appreciate those words. And again, all this serves as not only just to those that are hearing this webinar and have joined us, but also it allows us, as I have my team members joining today, listening to our leadership. Our main objective, like Monica said, is to continue to grow the organization and to better ourselves for our businesses. Now, Sergio, you have previously been a board member, as we mentioned earlier. How has your experience been different on the second term?
The experience I've had is that I feel more comfortable, more confident, and in serving the community or the desire, the willingness to serve in a certain committee or just being more proactive and a more understanding of the needs of the local business community, in the importance of attending, like when we were still attending the ribbon cutting ceremonies, in person, the value that brings to the new board or the new member of the chamber, the new business. The value that has in us as board of directors or board members and the local business community, the importance of willing or wanting to go over there and support that new business, because maybe my first time around, it was new to me. I didn't know the importance, but now after I was out for a couple of years, and I came back and I see the value of that, what that brings to the new business that's joining the chamber. So that's something that makes me willing or wanting to be part of the board for the second time.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Sergio. Now, David, as we know, this is your first year serving, or your first term, and like you said, your 8th month, and now serving as a board member. What has your experience been like, and what is your recommendation for those that are hesitant to apply if they have any doubts, as it's also their first time serving, or would like to serve on our chamber?
I have enjoyed being part of this board, and I was a bit hesitant at first because I really did not know exactly what the chamber was about until I started reading about it and talking to other board members, and they told me what it was all about. And I couldn't wait to be a part of it because I am a working person. I like to just jump right in there and help out. And so for anyone who would like to participate or join the chamber, my recommendation is reach out, ask questions, don't be afraid. I mean, we are just like you. We're out there in the industries, and if you like to work, get your hands dirty, you know, be part of committees, help out the community, develop your leadership skills. This is the place to do it. The Brownsville Chamber, they have so many courses, panelists, speakers that come on board. And again, the leadership team, they've been there for years. They know exactly what's going on. They can help you. I've made some very good friends here being on this on the chamber, meeting the other board members. I become good friends, and I go back a couple of years with a couple of them. So just apply, make some phone calls, reach out. We're here to help you. And the leadership is just tremendous, tremendous. And so is the staff. So any questions you have, any doubts, reach out, and we'll take care of that for you.
Thank you, David. Chairwoman, I don't know if you're still with us.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you. You know, as you keep on hearing now, you know, we've heard our leaders, our board directors. What would be your advice to our existing board directors who are also joining us this morning, as you will soon end your term as chairwoman, but become immediate past chair? And of course, we will continue to have you and take advantage of your wisdom and leadership and your knowledge. But what is the message to our existing board directors still on the, you know, in this panel today, and to those that are part of our board, as you will soon end this second term? It doesn't mean that you can have a third, just throwing it out there, but you know, what is your message to them? You know, during this pandemic, most importantly, Maribel, because as you well know, and an expert in our chamber, we are solely dependent on our membership. And it, again, I also want to stress the importance that it is because our membership that we continue to be with our doors open, that we remain to advocate for them directly, indirectly. And I know I keep on saying this thing and I can't stress it enough. We love our membership and we love our business community. We love serving, and we are open to feedback, and we are open to learning more. But again, it takes leaders like our board directors and our business community to have that voice and reach out to us. So, Chairwoman of the board, what is your message to our existing board members?
My first and foremost is continue working together. It's imperative that we continue as a board and we continue serving our staff and our membership. Again, times are challenging, and it's not one person working towards the goal. It's when we have a team of people working towards the goal and making the difference. Do not get discouraged. Again, together it's power. It is a working board. I know it's been said over and over, but if you're not willing to roll up your sleeves and work, this might not be a board for you. It's a board that works very hard, endless hours. We're not afraid to reach out to whomever. We're not afraid to, if we have to be in Austin, to meet with our legislators and make changes. Again, do not get discouraged. Continue being bold and continue carrying the message. And again, it's together that we could change the world. Again, you say Brownsville, but you know, we've ultimately, we're a region, and you'll see as me and our board members in Harlingen, in McAllen, what can we do? It's not just what affects one city will affect all of our cities. It's working together with our region and our partners in Matamoros. I know in the past we've worked very closely. All that's going on is hurting all of us. How do we continue working with our sister city on the developments of what this is going to, where we're going next? But again, as long as we continue to work together and towards the same goal, everything is reachable. It's reachable. Do not get discouraged. Do not let the pandemic stop you from what's in your heart, and continue to move forward.
Thank you, Chairwoman Baca. And you know, again, our objective today is really to hear from our leaders, to hear about their experience, and also, you know, I as a leader have the responsibility to ask about what our board directors see or what their vision is and how we can better our organization as a whole. And with that said, I'll go individually to all before we adjourn today's webinar. So as I already have Maribel on the screen, Maribel, what is your vision of your local chamber, and how do you foresee we can go ahead and continue to grow this organization?
Definitely by our membership. As you all know, the chamber is an organization that's out for their members. Again, the only way we can move forward is through membership. Please, please continue to renew your memberships. Continue. Those of you that are not members, this is an organization that you want to be part of. Membership is going to be crucial, and that's the only way we can continue growing. This is our only funding. If we don't have members, we're not going to be an organization. So a lot of times people are like, you know, my membership won't make a difference. Every membership makes a difference. Please, please, whether you're not a member or you're a member of thinking, do I renew? This is the time to renew. Together, we're going to make changes. But again, it's through your generosity and your membership that we can pull this through.
Thank you, ma'am. And now, David, same message, you know, to our membership. What is your vision of your local chamber, and how do you foresee what the future holds for us as an organization?
As Madam Chairman Maria said very well, it's all about membership. We are members, and we're here for the members. So anything that membership and members need, we're here for you. The way we're going to grow is through membership again, and any type of industry that you're in, be a part of the chamber, and together we'll all grow and we'll all prosper. We help each other out.
Thank you. Sergio?
I want to invite all new potential board members that want to come and have some fun. Come join us. Come help us. Come be part of something good. And while we're all together, you know, as soon as we are able to start meeting again and start in person. And in the meantime, we're doing all these virtual meetings, and it's been good. We keep learning. We're even learning how to utilize these virtual meetings, which before maybe we would have never thought of. And now we have, there's always resources that are available for us to continue going forward with the program, or with the business, or with the idea, or anything you have. We're here. Come join us, and hopefully you can be part of something great.
Thank you, Sergio. Monica, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Same thing, membership is our future. And of course, your chamber is here to help, you know, businesses prosper and grow. That's a vision, to encourage and promote overall economic stability to our community. And of course, your chamber provides the means through which businesses can work together to benefit everybody. So come and join us.
Thank you. I am once again, I'm very grateful for having the opportunity to learn from our board directors, to serve alongside great community leaders who are truly invested in their business community, who did not hesitate to take my call or answer a text message, who did not hesitate when we call emergency meetings for so many different matters that we go through as an organization, all of course for the betterment of our business community. And with that said, I want to once again thank you for your time. I understand that, you know, everyone, of course, during this pandemic is adjusting. Thank you for joining us virtually. And again, your leadership is priceless. You are truly an asset to this organization, as our members are. We are very glad to have had the opportunity to work with many of you. Monica is on her last year as a board director, and we hope that she will join us soon in other new projects that we have, and we'll be able to speak about them soon. And Maribel, I am again extremely grateful for all that you do and you've done and continue to do, and I know will continue to do for for our chamber. David, I am excited to have such a diversified board of directors and have representation from your industry. I look forward to your feedback and leadership. You're a great leader, and you know, we respect your opinions, and I really enjoy learning a lot more from you and how we as an organization can serve your industry. Sergio, second time as a board director, multiple committee participation as chair and member. And most importantly, I am grateful for your continuous support and trust that you put in our organization. And with that, I want to thank all of our other board directors who are not here present today, and remind everyone who has an interest to please apply. We welcome you to reach to us via email at info@brownsvillechamber.com, or you can call us, get to know us, dial 956-542-4341. And again, I speak on behalf of my leadership. Feel welcome to contact or visit our website and get acquainted with all of our board directors. They will not hesitate at all to take your call. You can email them. Their business phone number is available as their email too. If you have any questions that might be intended directly to our leadership and myself, I'm always available to be able to assist you. I do want to remind everyone that, as I mentioned in the beginning of today's program, our office is only open by appointment to serve our members that require certificates of origin. And the office is opened, and I am at the office from 8 to 12 and 1 through 5. And my team is working, it's teleworking. So I do ask that you please be patient. Should we not be able to answer the phone automatically within the first, second ring, we will answer your call and we will return messages. I also encourage everyone to continue to practice social distancing. Please, as we all know, it's mandatory to wear your mask when you enter a place of business. We encourage you to, practice all CDC guidelines. We, like you, want to respect others' lives, and we, like you, want to go back to our normal norm, which at this point, it is unknown when that would happen, but we need to make the best of this time and also allow this time to grow as businesses and come together as a community. So with that said, to our board directors, thank you for your time, and a big thank you to my team who is working all the time. And I do want to say that I miss them so very much. We at the Chamber are a family, a very small family, and my team members are not just a number. These are team members that we get to spend most of our time with them and not at home. So I can't wait to see my team here at the office, and I can't wait to hug my team very soon. And that soon hopefully would be a couple months, right? But until then, do know that we, your chamber, are here to serve you regardless of an active and inactive status, but we solely depend on membership. So our message to you today is to take the opportunity to get to know your chamber, take the opportunity to serve your business community, and do take the opportunity to submit your application. We have a nominating committee that will be meeting soon, as the deadline is this Friday to submit your application and resume. So again, should you have questions, please call us, your leaders, at your local Chamber of Commerce. With that said, we thank you for your time and for joining us. Have a great day. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so very much. Thank you, members.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.